Once you hear these, you'll realize you've been breaking your own value without even knowing it. And from this point on, you won't be able to unsee it. Not in your actions, not in her reactions. These are the 9 things smart men never do. And once you know them, you won't just understand women. You'll have the upper hand. So sit tight, turn your distractions off. Because if you make it to the end of this video, you'll never chase again. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you. A free ebook, The Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now. Link in the description or pinned comment. Let's go. 1. Never explain yourself too much. If you find yourself explaining your every move, every text delay, every decision, stop. Smart men don't over-explain. They communicate clearly, but they don't justify their existence. When a woman asks, "Why didn't you text back right away?" a high-value man doesn't panic. He doesn't launch into a novel of excuses. He says what needs to be said, calmly, or sometimes he says nothing at all. Why? Because constant explaining smells like insecurity. It tells her you're seeking approval, and once she senses that, you've handed over the power dynamic. Real confidence doesn't beg to be understood. It lets your presence speak. If she respects you, she won't demand a play-by-play. If she doesn't, no amount of explaining will fix that. Remember, mystery creates attraction, clarity creates trust. But over-explaining kills both. Say it once, say it with conviction, then move on. 2. Don't chase. Ever. There's a difference between pursuing and chasing. Pursuing is effort with direction. Chasing is desperate motion with no traction. The second you start bending over backwards to impress, texting too much, giving attention she hasn't earned, you're chasing. And she knows it. Women are wired to test, not maliciously. It's nature. They want to see if you stand on your square or fold when they pull away. When she delays her response to your message, do you double text? When she says she's busy, do you beg for another time? Every time you chase, you teach her to value you less. Smart men don't chase. They lead. They pursue if the energy is mutual. But when it's not, they fall back, effortlessly, because they know. If a woman wants you, she'll show up, and if she doesn't, that's your answer. 3. Don't reveal your whole life too soon. You meet her, things are flowing, you're vibing, and before you know it, you're telling her about your childhood, your ex, your goals, your fears, all in the first week. That might feel deep, but it's actually dangerous. Because mystery matters. Smart men understand that intimacy is a dance, not a floodlight. You don't throw your soul on the table hoping she'll admire it. You reveal pieces, strategically, slowly, with purpose. Let her earn your story. Why? Because when you overshare early, you risk turning emotional connection into emotional pressure. And pressure doesn't breed attraction, it breeds discomfort. Give her space to wonder about you, to ask, to lean in. The less you reveal at once, the more valuable your truth becomes. 4. Never try to fix her. She's moody, she's inconsistent, she's self-sabotaging, and your first instinct? To save her, to fix her, to be the guy who finally makes her okay. Stop. Smart men don't play therapist. They offer support, not solutions. Trying to fix a woman, especially early on, does 2 things. It puts you in a parent role, which kills attraction. It makes you responsible for problems that aren't yours. A woman in chaos doesn't need you to rescue her. She needs a man who's rooted enough not to get pulled into her storm. Show empathy. Hold space. But stay in your frame. Let her walk her path, and if she wants to heal, she will, with or without you. Remember, being stoic isn't being cold, it's being clear about what's yours to carry. 5. Don't neglect your purpose for her. This one's a killer. You meet someone, sparks fly, you start spending more time with her, and little by little, your gym sessions drop off, your business goals slow down, your social life shrinks. Suddenly, your world revolves around her. She didn't ask for that, and even if she enjoys the attention deep down, she loses respect for it. Smart men don't trade their mission for a relationship. They don't confuse connection with codependency. Your purpose isn't optional, it's oxygen, and if a woman pulls you away from it, you're with the wrong woman, or you've lost the plot. Women are most attracted to a man who's on a path, not waiting on her text. Hold your frame, follow your purpose, make her a part of your life, not the center. Because when a man has something bigger than her to chase, she'll chase him. 6. Don't compete for her attention. You're at a party, she's laughing with some other guy, your heart skips, your ego flinches, and suddenly you're overcompensating. Louder jokes, bigger gestures, trying to win her back in the moment. Stop. Smart men never compete for attention, because the moment you do, you've already lost. You've admitted, without words, that you see yourself as less than, that her attention is a prize, and you're scrambling to prove worthy. But here's the twist. Real value doesn't chase validation. It commands presence. Let her laugh with others. Let her talk to the bartender. Let her drift a little. And while she's doing that, you remain unmoved, not cold, not arrogant, just centered. When you try to outshine another man, you look like every other guy who's insecure. But when you stay calm, when you stay connected to your own worth, you separate yourself. And she notices. Because the man who doesn't flinch when her attention wanders, that's the one she can't stop thinking about. 7. Never make her the source of your happiness. Let's get brutally honest. If she's the reason you're smiling, she'll eventually be the reason you're broken. Too many men build their emotional world around a woman. They make her the light, the peace, the purpose. And then she leaves, and the whole damn world collapses. Smart men build happiness from within. They don't rely on her mood, her texts, her compliments to feel whole. They find peace in discipline, joy in solitude, meaning in mission. Because here's the paradox. The more self-sufficient you are emotionally, the more women feel magnetically drawn to you. Neediness repels, wholeness attracts. A woman is meant to add to your happiness, not become it. So before you give her your heart, ask yourself, am I already good without her? If the answer is no, fix that first. That's where your power lives. 8. Don't react emotionally to her tests. She pulls back. She flirts with another guy. She questions your ambition. She makes a sarcastic comment about your masculinity. You get triggered. You snap. You call her out. Or worse, you start doubting yourself. You failed the test. Because that's what it was. A test. A subconscious one most times. But a test, nonetheless. And you failed by reacting emotionally. See, women test not because they're cruel, but because they need to feel your strength, your stability, your groundedness. They want to know, can he handle my storms? Is he centered in who he is? Can he lead even when I push? Smart men don't react. They observe. They breathe. They respond only when necessary and always with control. When she tries to push your buttons, laugh, smile, stay still. It's not about winning the test. It's about showing her that her emotional waves don't move your mountain. 9. Never apologize for your standards. You want loyalty. You want femininity. You want peace, not drama. That doesn't make you controlling. That makes you a man with standards. But the world, and even some women, will try to shame you for it. They'll say, "You're asking for too much," or "You're insecure," or "Real men accept women as they are." Nah, real men hold the line. You don't apologize for wanting a woman who brings value, energy, and peace into your life. You don't lower your standards because someone accuses you of being intimidated. Smart men don't demand perfection, but they demand alignment. And if she doesn't meet your standards, you leave, calmly, clearly, without resentment, because your peace is sacred.